you think you could go a day without using your phone? Probably not. So many people rely on their phones for everything all the time. To test this, I asked students and teachers from Boardman High School to see what they think. So let's check it out. So Jessica, do you think you could live a day without your phone?
Yeah, I think I could.
How do you use it? Like, do you rely on it for everything?
Well, I use it to keep in touch with people and, like, to be social with my friends from other schools and that.
Do you ever use it for emergencies?
Yeah, to get a hold of my parents and my family. And I have my math book and, like, my homework stuff on my phone.
Thank you. Hey, Mr. D, can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, Chase, sure. Go right ahead.
I was going to ask you, do you think you could live a day without using your phone?
Well, I'm sure I could live a day. I've lived many days without phones in my life, although it's been a while.
It's been a while. How often do you use it?
Well, quite frequently throughout the day for communication purposes, you know.
Just
texting
communication? You're not on social networks?
No, I use it a lot for news stuff, you know. I try to keep up on what's going on in the world.
What do you rely on it for?
Pretty much just that, texting or calling my wife to check on my son, or talking to my parents, or just checking Twitter to see what's going on in the sports world or the real world. Try to keep me posted on what's going on.
So would you say you're on it more for emergencies, like checking with your son, or social networks?
No, I definitely more so for other reasons.
Do you think you could live a day without your phone?
Probably. Yeah, I have before, so yeah, I can.
How much do you rely on your phone?
I rely on it for everything.
For everything?
Everything. Well, almost everything, except for food.
Except for food?
And water.
And water, okay. So do you see yourself using it more for emergencies or social network?
Social network.
Okay. Do you think you could live a day without your phone?
That would be difficult.
How difficult?
Well, I go on it when I'm bored, and I get bored a lot, so it'd be hard
What do you rely on it for?
to contact my parents, to, like I mentioned, to go on it when I'm bored. If we're doing nothing in class, I'd go on that, to text people. I don't know.
Do you think you could live a day without using your phone?
Of course.
What do you use your phone for?
Calling, texting. Yeah.
Do you rely on it for everything?
No.
No? So, do you use other sources for like homework?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see yourself using it more for emergencies or social networks?
I guess social networks.
How long are you usually on your phone for? In a day?
A few hours.
Alright. So, Mr. Hollabog, do you think you could live a day without your phone?
Could I live a day without my phone? Let me think about that for a second. Probably not. I rely on my phone for pretty much everything, down to the calendar that I have, to I have music on it. I use it pretty much for everything now. Calculator, it's like a planner for me. Probably not. No, I'd be lost without it.
Alright. Hi, Miss Lauderman. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So, do you think you could live a day without your phone?
I think I could live. I think it would survive, but it would be challenging. I think I would feel uncomfortable without my phone. I need it for maybe security reasons, just to know that it's there if I need to get in contact with someone.
So from that, would you say you see yourself on it more for emergencies or social networks?
Probably more for emergencies during the day, but maybe like at home in the evening I'll be texting my sisters or my family, or just funny things that happen or whatever, just to basically keep in touch with people.
So how much would you say you rely on your phone?
I rely on it probably quite a bit, mainly for maybe music and just kind of keeping in touch with people, I'd say.
All right, thank you. As you saw, a few people said that they could, but the majority said they couldn't or it'd be difficult. I would have normally said no, but I decided to give the 2-day challenge a try. The 2-day challenge is going without cell phones or social networks for 2 days. Let's see how I did. So I'm about to lock my phone up for the night. Are you ready? What are you doing? And you see it? It's right there. What are you doing? Wish me luck. So I'm starting my Spanish homework, as you can see. And this would be the time where I'd pull out my phone and use my Google Translate app or my Spanish translating app. Oh, this is so hard. Ugh. I think I might go on the computer and go to Google. Better not. That's cheating. Don't want to do my homework. So now I'm done with my homework and I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna go work out in like 5 minutes. I'm so lost without my phone. My homework took forever just because I didn't have it. Ugh. So now that basketball season's over and track season's coming up, I'm going to start working out with my little brother. That's Manny. And we get to use his phone for music today because I'm not allowed to use my phone. See? There it is. Look at that. It's beautiful. I wish I could have my phone. Alright, we'll see how it goes since I have to listen to all of his rap music. Alright.
Feels a lot later.
My workout wasn't that bad without listening to my music. I guess Eminem isn't that bad of a rapper. So, good morning everyone. It's day 2 of me not having my phone. This would be the time that I would get my phone out to listen to music to get myself ready. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Like literally I stay here and play with my hands because I don't know what else to do because I don't have my phone. Yeah, I'm literally like, my phone? It's in my coat jacket right now, but I can't touch it because if I touch it I break my thing that I'm doing.
What if there's like your phone in jacket?
I was thinking about that. Yeah, that's why I have my phone. So, but I haven't touched it all day and I'm pretty proud. I didn't touch it yesterday either. It was really bad yesterday. I was trying to do my homework and I was like, I don't know how to speak Spanish, so. So, day 2 still. I just finished my homework and now it's time to spend time with the family without using my phone. Let's see how this goes.
Oh.
So this is my family. We don't spend.
What we do when we don't have our phones.
Exactly. We all chill in the living room. Hello.
This is all staged.
There's Mama. This is Mama in the kitchen.
Manny, where'd she get the camera?
And
I dyed my hair.
this is what we do without technology. Don't you wish you could try it? There are some pros and cons to this experiment. Some pros would be I studied a lot more and I actually completed my homework using my book or notes instead of Google or an app on my phone. Some cons to this, I found myself eating a lot more because I didn't know what to do with my hands. Whenever I have my phone, I'm usually on Twitter or Instagram always checking out or seeing what's going on. Well, what do you think? Why don't you give the 2-day challenge a try? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Chase Perez with Spartan Magazine.
Hi, my name is Gabby Napoli. Today we'll be showcasing what I found through interviewing random students and teachers throughout Boardman High School. My topic was to get in depth about how social networks are such an important part of their day. I'm sure you'll be intrigued to see what I found. Let's take a look. What are your top 2 social networks?
Twitter and Instagram.
Instagram and Twitter.
I use Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter and Instagram.
Like Instagram and Twitter.
I would say Instagram and Twitter.
I'm gonna have to say Instagram and Twitter.
I run Twitter and I put some stuff on Instagram.
I'd say Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram?
I use an Instagram.
Probably Twitter or Facebook.
I'd have to say Twitter and Christian Mingle.
I use Facebook and Twitter.
Probably Facebook and then Twitter.
Well, definitely number one would be Twitter. I definitely use Twitter the most. And Facebook a distant second.
Why do you use these networks?
To connect with friends and like see what my friends are up to.
Pretty much use it for my entertainment. I like to release stuff about me on the internet, you know.
Pretty much just to vent, get my ideas out there. I like to just, go on rants. So
I look at some pictures, laugh real quick, and then, every now and then it's just like a gag thing. Because, people always posting funny stuff.
I have nothing else to do here and at work a lot of the time. And no one likes to talk to me or text me, so.
To keep up with the news and stuff like that.
Just stay up with my friends and socialize.
People to talk to, get my feelings out.
Mainly for news, information, sports, sports happenings, jokes.
Like news, I don't like watch a lot of TV, so I have a lot of sports feeds on there. On all day, during school, when I get home.
Like 3.
probably 28 to 30, I would say.
So you're over into the next day?
Yeah.
Probably all day.
Probably 2 or 3.
Not even 1.
0 because my dad smashed my iPod.
Oh, well, if you had access, how many hours a day?
An hour and a half or 2 hours.
Every time I'm bored, which is a good amount of my day spent here, just pull out my phone and sit on it. So I don't know, probably 2-3 hours.
Maybe an hour at most.
Probably not even an hour a day.
I probably spend less than 1 hour a day.
I don't know. I can't live without my phones.
Could probably try to. It'd be difficult, but.
So you don't think you could do it? No?
No.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, I deleted my Twitter for over a week once and I was fine. And sometimes I don't see, I don't have a cat, so I don't post that on Instagram. And sometimes I don't run into cool nature, so I could probably go a week without that too.
Yeah, most definitely, as long as I keep busy.
As you can see, there are 3 main social networks everyone seems to be using nowadays: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Most people I interviewed say that they can't go a week without using these social networks. It just has become a normal part of their day. They constantly check it and keep up to date with what's going on throughout the world and with their friends. Thank you for watching. I'm Gabby Napoli, and this is Spartan Magazine.
Who actually went to high school before me gave me the influence to go through it. I saw how they had fun with it and I wanted to have the same experience.
Oh, so I take it they were all in band?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So why did you choose this? Why did you choose the music with all the competition? Knowing that there was so much competition.
Well, it's just the fun of it. It's not really my main goal is the competition. It's just to have fun and enjoy myself and give me something to do.
That's good. All right. So what's the deciding factor for people to come see the Boardman band other than going to other schools to see their bands?
Just the amazement that they have, just from the director, from all the challenges that he gives.
Hi, I'm Brooke Lignani here at Spartan magazine, and I'm interviewing David Larkin with LiveRun. So, what is LiveRun?
It's my free running team. It's not mine. It's my friend Amir's, and we just I don't know. It's just a free running team. It's
what was your inspiration?
like Jackie Chan and even people like Bruce Lee, and then there's a couple guys on YouTube who are pretty good that, you know, watching their, like they have their own, you know, team, and they're pretty good, so that's pretty much it. Just watch a lot of those guys.
Alright, who got the idea for your name?
It was Amir. He just came up to me one day out of class, and he was like, because we were thinking about it for a long time, like a couple months, what we were going to try to call it, because we knew we wanted to have a team, and he just came up to me after class and said, you know, oh, we're going to call it LiveRun. And I don't really know, like, he explained it to me, but I don't remember exactly what it means, but I don't know. Free running, I think, is a lot more fun. It's like, it's more like you do what you want. Like, people who do parkour don't really like do flips or whatever, but since we like to do flips, we do like free running, and I think it's more fun that way.
Alright, so what made you want to make something out of it?
Like other people on YouTube, how, because we thought it was cool how they could just go to like the mall or something, or have like public viewings of them flipping and people just watch them and they like it, and we thought it would be cool if like we could do something like that. If you asked anybody who we've ever helped with a backflip or anything, that it's not scary once you have like somebody else who knows what they're doing, because like me, Zach, and Amir, we didn't have anybody, so we just kind of like did it. Like I spotted Amir and Zach, and then Amir tried to help spot me, and after we got it, it was just like riding a bike.
What are some good tips for people who want to get into this?
Find a good teacher. That's probably the one thing. And really that's it. You just have to have, you know, you have to have some guts, I guess, because you can't go into it like scared all the time, because if you're scared then you're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So you have to, you know, you have to be a little bit brave. Then you finding a good teacher is number one though. You need a good teacher who knows what they're talking about.
Like, you have to be able to want to do it?
Yeah, like, yeah, you have to want it to be able to do it, and that's the easiest way.
What are your goals for LiveRun?
We're just trying to get known in Boardman right now, because, you know, there's people who are known, like 3Run, those guys are known around the world. They get called for commercials and stuff. Like, it'd be really cool to do stuff like that.
Like, what have you done so far to get, like, noticed?
We've only have a couple YouTube videos up so far, really just sending it to everybody. Like, the couple videos we have, we just make sure we send it to all of our friends on Facebook and, you know, everybody that we know.